Everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks a lot for being with us. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Boston Celtics. You take a look at the Celtics. Coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. One of my favorite guys in the league, had a chance to work with him at one point in my career, and always fun to watch him when he was a player, Kevin McHale, the head coach of the Houston Rockets.
Ernie, you mean the great Kevin McHale. This guy has done it all. He's been a front office guy. He's been a coach. He's a Hall of Fame player. His experience is impeccable. He's been part of the league for a long time. He's a high-energy coach. What I like about him, he doesn't demand perfection. He's okay with mistakes.
Great insight from Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, I'm sorry, the great Shaquille O'Neal. And now here's the great Kevin Harlan.
And now, tonight's starting lineup. Starting at shooting guard,
it's the Celtics from Boston who find themselves on the road here today for an interconference battle. Welcome to what should be a great Saturday night for the NBA. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And there's certain to be, Clark, some disappointment, wouldn't you say, because of the injury to Ray Allen?
Kevin, you could tell when he went down in the last game that it wasn't good. And that news just confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and I'm not sure how long he's going to be out.
Well, we'll see. I mean, as his rehab progresses, we'll get a better idea of that. But it has to be a very emotional time for him right now, Clark. You know, as a player, you grit your teeth when you're getting that kind of a diagnosis, but it's a tough fate to accept.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got Rajon Rondo. Matt Barnes is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. Off the inbound, it's hauled in by Ginobili.
Well, Steph Curry, of course, deadly from outside the arc, but last season he tried to improve his ability to get to the rim. In fact, he significantly increased his points in the paint last year.
On defense, Boston, 4-point game coming off that loss against the Nets.
Well, you hate to say it, but they showed a lack of heart at the defensive end in losing that game. Just no effort.
You know, I know the fans don't want to hear it, but you're exactly right. There was no energy, no assertiveness, no aggressiveness. The defense was just lifeless. It's not a night that they're going to look back on fondly.
Now Curry. Rondo missing on the 3. No good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The Rockets shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, Brook Lopez is a devastating scorer from the right block, and at his size, it's really tough to bother that shot, and really it comes down to whether he makes it or not, and most of the time he makes it.
Now here's Barnes. Ginobili can't hit. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Barnes dishes to Shumpert. Lopez outside. Houston moving it around. Here's Curry with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. And for Brook Lopez, the next evolution of his game is improving as a passer from the low block.
Yeah, you know, you have to punish teams for double teaming. And that's how you go from star to superstar, making your teammates better. Lopez has continued to evolve. Hopefully he can stay healthy this year. That's the main thing.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
13 feet away. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Rondo against Curry. Rondo can't get it to go. And it's Houston's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And finished off by Shumpert.
Superb assist there. He played the role of maestro on that one.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
Iman Shumpert, an aggressive perimeter defender with lockdown potential. Still very foul prone early in his career, but he's got a chance to be elite defensively as he continues to grow.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for the Celtics. Houston leading by 6. Here's Barnes, buries it down low. Barnes has got his first basket of the night.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
And Shumpert, fantastic athlete, great quickness and leaping ability.
Yeah, he's rebounded very well from his ACL injury, and he's got a nice handle to go along with good passing ability. A lot of upside remaining in his game.
Takes a 3. That's good. Shumpert's got 7 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
A 3 from Barnes, and Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Curry, here we go, cashes in for a double-digit lead. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops.
Oh, get it! Watch out now.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
And Shumpert kicks to Barnes. Cannot hit.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Ginobili can't hit.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Good. 11 points for Iman Shumpert.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and it's not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Lopez. Young comes in for Tristan Thompson. Taylor's checked in for Barnes. And it's Heinrich in for Shumpert. And then for Boston, Ibaka comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Nash is subbed in for Manu Ginobili. And Curry, here we go. Nice D from Duncan.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip.
Here's Nash, finished off the break. Nash has got his first points of the game.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit
Thursday, November 6th, the San Antonio Spurs go up against the Houston Rockets. You don't want to miss it.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Nash out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And it was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down. Well, Kevin Garnett came into this league straight out of high school, initially a 6'9" small forward, but he continued to grow and been listed at 6'11" for most of his career. For whatever reason, he's never embraced actually being called a 7-footer.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, Tristan Thompson switched his shooting hand before last season. He entered the league as a lefty, but transitioned to shooting righty. His thinking? At the end of the day, I want to be the best player I can. If that takes an adjustment in my jump shot or anything else, why not make that switch? He's shown he's willing to put in the work, gentlemen.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris.
Well, we know how talented he is. It's just a question of how good can he become if he continues to put the work in.
And Garnett, every bit 7 feet tall. And in his prime, one of the most mobile and agile 7-footers the league has ever seen.
Yeah, and one of the best jump shooting 7-footers from that 15 to 18-foot range as well. Led the league in rebounds per game 4 consecutive seasons from 03 to 07. Looks like one of those guys that was made to play together. Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. They've got to pad their lead any time an opportunity presents itself. And I'll tell you what, that was a golden one there.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounds.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now. Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Good on the 13-footer. Garnett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now the shots are starting to fall a little bit more than they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, they say it's not how you drive, it's how you arrive in golf. Well, a shaky start can be overcome because now they're starting to heat up.
That's good. That's now 8 points for Brook Lopez.
Now we're really seeing them pound that ball inside.
Total offensive dominance in the lane. That's 6 consecutive points coming in the paint.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. And a change for the Celtics. Nowitzki's checked in.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the defense on its heels.
Ginobili with the 3. No luck. And Houston the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Barnes kicks to Shumpert. And D'Alembert with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Manu Ginobili. How he performed last season. He averaged about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, when things get bogged down or clogged up inside, he can step in and open things up with his shot.
Shumpert sinks the 3-pointer. Shumpert's got 16 points.
And, you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that they're getting layups. It seems more often than not they're getting and-one plays on their fast breaks, and that's an extra bonus there.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Nurkic checked in for Boston. Duncan comes in for Matt Barnes. Rockets knew how to convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone the ball in transition and just fill lanes. Makes converting those fast breaks a lot easier.
Shumpert, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Duncan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Duncan with the bucket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the Houston Rockets play an up-tempo attacking style of basketball. Last season, the second most turnovers in the NBA and the most three-point attempts. Coach Kevin McHale said, this is a team of home run hitters. They're going to swing sometimes when they shouldn't, but that's who they are. I'm not going to make them bunt. Good philosophy, Kevin.
They're always aggressive, Doris. Thank you. Heinrich kicks to Shumpert. Back to Heinrich. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Shumpert. Defended by Nash. They grab their own miss. Heinrich outside. Here's Lopez. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they got exactly what they wanted right there. Really high percentage look.
Here's Duncan. Oh, he got it!
Oh, buzzer! Knock it down!
Shot.
Right at the horn. That's a very important shot to cut the lead to single digits.